J. Cole out here wilding. He's wilding, man. J. Cole, why do you feel the need that you have to apologize to Kendrick based on bars? Based on bars. You know what I'm saying? All that rapping, all that MCing you was doing leading up to your little direct shots at Kendrick. You know what I mean? On 7 Minute Drill. Uh First of all, it wasn't that impressive. It was okay, I guess. But it wasn't impressive. So my whole thing is, did you kind of got the feedback on it and then decide to bow out gracefully as you did in your home state, in front of your fans, in front of America, in front of the culture? Um, Nothing wrong with that. The reasons you gave is that your spirit didn't feel correct. You felt out of line with who you really were or who you really are. Um, Honorable. But here's where I have some issue with it. First of all, it's hip hop. Number one, this is a competitive natured music. You dig what I'm saying? In hip hop, your tongue is your weapon, it's your sword. You know, you have these other wordsmiths out here, and your mind and your skill set comes into play too. So nobody's looking for blood as if we're want you to go all in and just, delete your op, so to speak. Nah, that's not what we on this one. We're on two competitors in the arena with skill sets that are similar and superior and on a different tier than everyone else, you know, amongst your peers. You are what we put the big three, so-called big three, depending on who you are, who your big three is. But I think the big three, as we know it, universally is known as the new in your generation, your era is yourself, Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. Respectfully, you know what I mean. So you use your tongue, man. It don't go anywhere. It's just bars. It's just darts. It's just one-upmanship. It's just making a point. You know what I mean? You don't pull the trigger. Your trigger is your tongue. You drop science and you dismantle your enemy and dismantle your opponent. That's the spirit of hip hop that you violated with your exit out of the arena. Exit out of the arena. You didn't want you just said, okay, that's it. I'm out. Okay. If I was Kendrick, I would dish you even more now. Because now you give me a real reason to dish you. You know what I mean? You put me in a position where you question my catalog, and it's all fair. It's all fair in these jousting, these lyrical jousting moments. But nah, I'm coming at you. You wounded. It's art of war. You decimate the enemy. You know what I mean? And the offspring. Lyrically though. You know what I mean? Next time you got to give them that doubt. When you come up against me next time, it can happen and get even worse. The rematch sometimes are the best knockouts because you thinking, oh, he lost on a humble, but then when you get in the rematch, you see the skill sets are superior, and you get punched drunk and knocked out. You realize it wasn't really close. So you robbed us of that moment to have those type of opportunities to debate amongst hip hop, the barbershops, the street corners, the bus stops, the metro stops, the cab rides, the Uber rides, all that. You know what I mean? You robbed us. And there's a price to pay. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you need to be exiled, Because no, I'm not that one. You know, I mean, everybody, you did it for honorable reasons, like I said, and I stand on that. But it was a soft move. It was a soft move. Not saying you're soft, but that move you made was soft. You know what I mean? 72 hours or 48 hours. You don't have the stomach for it no more. I mean, I get it. Your father, your soulmate, you know, to your significant other, you're trying to live a life where, you know, it's honor amongst us. You know what I mean? I get it. You want to have these relationships as you mentioned, and that's fine. But at the same time, deep down inside, everyone thinks they're the best. And so when you have that tournament, that arena set up, such as y'all been setting it up, and how you've been rapping on your rap, how you rapped on your latest project, which is fire. You know what I'm saying? I can't even listen to the album like I want to listen to it no more because now you spoiled it. You know what I mean? I know you ain't want to do it, but it's still a fire album. Probably, I still got Richmond Hill as my cream of the crop, but your latest joint, I ain't gonna lie, the joint is fire. And so now I can't even listen to it like that no more with that aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a muted now. But it is what it is, man. I rambled enough. J. Cole bows out. So now I guess it's up to Drake. And I don't know who takes Cole's spot in the big three. Um, I mean, he still is spiritually. You know what I mean? But, but I don't know. Big Sean always, he's clever. You know what I mean? Lord, you don't want to put Loopy up there for some reason. Loopy never gets mentioned, but Loopy will probably rap circles, around at least 80% of y'all. But it is what it is. Peace and blessings. One.